Don't let them take your flame away. Swear to the dead that you never get a game away. Never give a lame a play. When I look around today, the shit is all the same today. That's it.
I'm kinda nice with my knife slips. I keep my mics lit, keep a tight grip. Lightning strikes when I write shit. Focus, flock, jock, and bite this. I shock niggas when I come through like Mike Tyson.
I'll say something about me recording.
You gonna say that shit?
Yeah.
There are cold aspects in hip hop. Of course they are. Anytime you have music is magic. You can have those who fester around to reap the benefits of your magic. We know that. But we gotta let that go because everything is Baphomet, everything is the Illuminati, it's crazy now. It's gotten out of hand, and that's because of the internet. Okay? Before the internet, we were having these lectures and meetings, and it was intimate, it was small, you would buy a tape, you would go home with like-minded people to study what it is you heard, and you understood the advanced levels of all that stuff. The internet opened the floodgates. So you had people who was not ready to digest this type of information, watching 5 Baphomet videos and thinking that they scholars on Baphomet now, putting together these DVDs, demonizing our culture.
Soon as it bricks, halal cushions. Now we in the mix. Respect the dunya, respect the shooter. Same thing kill you, same thing thrill you.
Connect with
Selassie, Amen, Ra, Bada's God. Shalom, Shabbat, Jah, La, Dalai, Lam, Papa. And Hammer, make your soft body rock. Automaton, drop a bomb, get my sovereign on.
I'm an artist, a lecturer, a teacher of Jewish mysticism, an ex-prisoner, filmmaker.
Tell nobody, hold on, this shit can't go nowhere else. Cause we mob, and nigga don't think the smell. It's the smell, it's the smell of death, motherfucker. God, suck on me.
And a son. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, 1974, to a member of the Nation of Islam, my mother. I am one of the diggers. This film is about my influence on the community and its exponential effect on the hip-hop world, the world at large. Dog Star Hip-Hop, the move.
Devil is a nigga, God just a trigger. See if you can figure. Tranquilize an elephant, dust made a gangster. Dip all they cigarettes, guns with a habit. Go read the Bible, Peter is a rabbit. Come hear the story, guns in the glory. Back in the 90s, Capones and the Norries. Shit you never heard before. Rikers Island holidays, sex, money, murder clause. Peter roll a burger for everybody hit the floor. Sticking up them weed spots, trying to make my ends not. Used to be on Washington, everybody flossing in Fulton Street maniacs. Big was a brainiac, genius with a flow. Twin with the pizza shop, webs with the dough. Pies everywhere, pies in the air. Sicilian nigga slices, squares everywhere. Took niggas dares, asked Dr. Blair. Look inside my diode, you can see my bio. Deflect all the hatred, love made a matrix. They living in my matrix, lecture in my matrix. Your bitches in my matrix. Come with me, Miss Trinity, dark skin Kennedy. You can be my model, female apostle. Break bread, swallow, marinate my squash too. Never cook it all away, just a molecule away from being in the stars, being in them cars, being who we are. Don't let them take your flame away. Swear to the dead that you never get a game away. Never give a lame a play. When I look around today, the shit is all the same today. Yeah, that's it. do this, we have to be experts in our field of study and in our craft. I went to go get an expert in the craft of the African modalities of spirituality. We are here to dispel all of the lies and all of the fake magic, because I see it's invaginating itself into the construct, and it's making everybody look weird. We're not initiated, and here we are going to speak to an initiate. And someone who I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, he told me some shit about me that only me and God was supposed to know. So I am thoroughly convinced, and I am one of the biggest skeptics on the planet. No longer am I a skeptic. I know what it is. So please introduce yourself to the family, God.
Peace. Peace. My name is Oba. I'm the son of Omi Dina, godson to Omi Lade, priestess of Yemaya for over 30 years. I am here to dispel all the misconceptions and superstitions that are written in books and, propagated by fake snake oil salesmen who are just out to get people's money and have no true spirituality. I was initiated in Havana, Cuba in 2005 by, like I said, Omi Lade, who is an American naturalized citizen from Cuba. She is the goddaughter of Mima Garcia, Omi Toki, and Victor Garcia, Oshun Toki, by way of the lineage of the Rama of Trapito, which was born in Havana, Cuba, and made very famous and codified by Ikudayo, Maximiliano Da. My godmother is the granddaughter of Juana Bentecourt, who was Omi Dina, as we know, who was a priest of Yemaya. I myself are initiated in two factions of African spiritualism. I am a priest of Shango for 5 years now, and I am a Tata and Kisi Malongo in Palo Mayombe, a Briumba house of Palo Mayombe. My Rama is Congo Avasinya Brahma from Union de Reyes Matanza, which was my group of Congo initiates. My mayors were brought here by a man by the name of Oreste Valdez, known in the Rama as Bramao. He had Chongo made. His name was Obatero. He was from Matanza. He was a white Cuban, who they have stories that if you cut him, he bled black, and he initiated my godfather, famously known in the New York area as Louis Sarabanda, I've studied with him for more than 12 years. I was born into this tradition, which is a precedent because there has never been a generation of African Americans or Americans at that matter who were born into these traditions. My mother had Ocha Ibaye Turun. She's passed away. My grandmother had Ocha Ibaye Turun. She had Obatala. She's passed away. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins are, with the exception of maybe 2 of my family members, are all initiates in at least 1 or 2 factions of this spiritualism. The first thing I want to dispel is that this is not an idle faith. There are results in what we do because we are talking to the universe. We are communicating with the elements. And it is not an unanimate situation. We believe that the rock has a life force to it, and although you might not be able to see it move, it moves. It's just you don't have the time to sit there and pay attention to it to watch it. But it moves, and with that consciousness, we have to. I'm here to dispel all the superstitions that people write about, blog about. I want to speak specifically on certain people of different ethnicities who have necessarily made it their business to codify and patent these traditions, okay? And I'm not gonna hide it. Nemark is a false prophet, okay? Here it is. You have a German-born American, white American, who is necessarily patenting the Ifa Odu, which existed for thousands of years before his ancestors were even born. Okay, these are the people who are on the internet and are giving out this false information because they don't live this. They don't understand it. They're not connected to it. Okay, the basis of all of this spirituality that comes out of Cuba, and I say Cuba because the actual renaissance of African spiritualism was born with Catherine Dunham, the famous dancer who is the progenitor of Alvin Ailey. Okay, Catherine Dunham